illusion. Wow, this room is huge! Trinan, did you? Yeah, I saw it. What's that? What are you two whispering about? Treeby? Trinan? Trian can't even hear her own telecommunication. Well, never mind. Trian suddenly feels like this place is quite familiar. Oh, there's a whiff of safari in this room. It's right over there. Over here! Follow Trian! Trian, slow down!
Futile death is not the solution.
Right here! I summon thee, Oryx! Stir up ripples of past memory! Something's appeared! Wait, we should read it first. Wait, this is a letter? It mentions something about Saffron and Treebios. Isn't that name... Never mind that for now. Why is this letter here? And how did Trian sense it? Could it be our lost memories? Is it possible that we were already noticed by Oryx and entered their trial? But why haven't they said a word? Oryx has the whims of a child. Perhaps they're toying with us on purpose. Come on, this isn't the right time to be playing games. Also fragments of the past? Treeby! Trinan! Look what I found! Is this the safari? Coming! We'll take a look. But Trian, what? It was right in the story. Huh? I swear, Trinan, what you saw was likely... Okay. Could Oryx be trying something? What do you mean? It is Oryx? quiet in here. Do all Titans live in dark places like this? What's going on? Oryx disappeared?
Are you saying that the black-robed swordmaster is not just tied to the Black Tide, but is also hunting for core flames everywhere?
This is the most plausible possibility. First, it has a vessel that can hold core flames. Second, I'm one of its targets. Let's start with the first premise. Its peculiar ceremonial blade can interact with a core flame, as evidenced by the pull I felt when it stabbed into my chest. I hypothesize that the blade can sense, absorb, or even retain core flames. The second premise is even more explicit. When it was engaged in fierce battle with many of us and was heavily distracted, it remained consistently focused on me. Or rather, on the Titan Circes inside me.
So it's plundering the flames. But if your argument holds up, wouldn't they be headed to Akama soon? The vortex of Genesis is full of the Titan's core flames.
Not necessarily. Let's call that person the Flame Reaver for now. If my presumption holds, that person has 3 targets. The first target is me. The second target is Oryx, who hasn't yet fallen. And the third is Akama and the Vortex of Genesis, where the core flames are housed. But I suspect Akama won't be their first target. Kefali's core flame is guarded by the Council of Elders' arcane power. And Fagusa's water curtain should be able to block out any external perceptions.
What about Thanatos and Aquila? Their core flames are yet to be restored?
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery to all. As for Aquila, can you fly?
No, I can't. Why are you asking that?
Can that Swordmaster fly?
Good point. But what if they do?
If they had wings, I wouldn't have made it out of the grove alone.
That's a relief.
With the distances between Akama, the grove, and...
Oryx! Are you in here? No response at all. Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the fog? Or... Treeby, we should leave. This temple has other people in it. What? Listen, footsteps. Fast ones. 3 or 4 people coming this way. Come on, we need to hide. Whoever they are, we can't let them see us. Treeby, Trinan, come check this out. What's this? Tran feels like... Where? Little Gray? Wait.
We only saw the two of you collapse.
Danny and I looked around. What about the black-robed swordmaster?
Blast it! Of course, if we were still too late. I fear something bad has happened.
Then Lady Trianne. She doesn't have much divine power left.
That you're both safe is everyone. We must take action now. We should split into two groups. The other group will come with me to I didn't get to tell you this before, but Anaxa and I already have our misgivings about the Black Tide. I'll tell you the details as we move. Opportunities are fleeting on the battlefield. We should hurry.
Lord Finan! Lady Trevi and Lady Trinan. I'm glad you're all right.
Did Aglaya's people get here?
Yes. Lady Aglaya already knows about the situation and sent along a message. Finan, I understand that Swordmaster is of great importance to you. But if you charge in without a plan, I fear that...
I understand. Hatred is a hero's deadliest poison. I have no intention of fighting alone. If that Swordmaster really is related to the Black Tide, the Chrysos heirs must not take them lightly. I have indeed planned to return to the Holy City and discuss the strategy with Aglaya. We'll need all the help we can get for this encirclement.
Trinan will stay in the abyss too.
Thank you, everyone. We're back, Aglaya.
You should have come to me first.
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snowy. Welcome.
I know. It's beyond my imagination that the only two Titan... Finan, tell us your plan.
This being is not just hunting Titans, but...
Yes, just like the Flame Chase journey is doing. Professor Anaxa thinks the Flame Reavers...
Regardless of whether you're right, this being...
But its madness is also an opportunity for us. If its goal... Anaxa had already left the Holy City with Circe...
Tell me, what makes you think...
Because this time, the power from beyond the sky is also at our side. He is the key.
Ma'am, do you mean me?
I see. Finan, that battlefield you mentioned, is it Castrum Crymnos?
Yes, I'm sure everyone remembers the astonishing miracle. That will be the key to our victory. Then, we'll...
Impressive. It's very clever. Can you do it, little...
Come on!
By the way, the Council of Elders declared a state of emergency when Trevi went missing.
What are they...
That's short-sighted, but that's a prop, Finan. It is my hope.
Of course.
I apologize for the situation brooks no delay. Of course, we are grateful to you for your... May carefully sharpen our gaze.
You mean mighty? Don't worry. That man...
Farewell, my dear friend. You must lead us back home.
You and I, we're both the same. We feast on strife and fear.
If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more, Mighty Mos.
I knew you'd be here.
I heard you're about to set off on an expedition.
That's right. It's going to be a tough battle, and our destination turns out to be Castrum Crymnos.
Is that why you're here? To pray to the dead Nikador?
No, just the opposite. I'm here to tell you, you can entrust the front lines to us this time. You can't afford to lose your upcoming battle either.
Have you heard the story of Geocles the Mountain Breaker?
Sounds like you've spoken with Cartonus. That's the name of the legendary mountain dweller, right?
Let's have a chat before we go our separate ways. Cartonus told me that back in ancient times, the mountain dwellers lived in seclusion. They spent their days quarrying and gathering, living a simple and peaceful life away from strife. But Geocles was different. He resisted their traditional way of life, yearning for the world beyond the mountain. They're safe, but humdrum culture was like fetters around him.
He sounds a lot like you.
Yes, that is why he too faced the same dilemma as I do. One day, during one of Geocles' many ventures beyond the mountain, he spied a battalion of Ladonians stationed at the foot of the mountain. The Ladonians were at war with their arch-enemies, the Companions, and they used the mountain as a base to carry out guerrilla warfare operations. When Geocles, who had taught himself the common tongue, approached a soldier, he learned a shocking piece of news. The Ladonians were planning to plant mines and explosives all over the mountain, and then lure their enemies within. With danger lurking with every step, the mountain dwellers' homes were no longer safe. Geocles quickly returned to his village to bring the news to his people. But
Let me guess. They refused change and chose to put up with the situation instead.
that's right. The mountain dwellers were fearful of even the smallest change to their lifestyle, let alone leaving their home. Despite the imminent war, the elders would rather negotiate for peace instead of leaving the mountains. This made Geocles both angry and sad. But he didn't give up. If you were in his shoes, what would you have done?
Lead my people on a resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't think of a solution that would make everyone happy.
A solution that would make everyone happy, huh? That's how naive we are. Well, let me tell you what Geocles did. He took the mountain dwellers' store of gemstones and traded them with the Ladonians for a massive amount of gunpowder. But he didn't do this to fight the Companions. Under the cover of night, he set ablaze the forest surrounding the settlement, forcing his people to flee the mountain. That great fire marked the beginning of mountain dweller history. Since then, their people became part of civilization, and giants became a common sight in the holy city. Meanwhile, that mountain they once lived in has turned into little more than foam inside the black tide.
But leaving their homeland also brought many mountain dwellers misfortune. They
were hunted by Kremnoans or enslaved. Indeed, that is undeniably also part of their history. But that is Geocles for you. The merits of his actions, or lack thereof, have been scrutinized by many, but historians nevertheless hail him as the Mountain Breaker. Why do you think that is? It's simply because he took action and enacted change with his own hands. He didn't try to make everyone understand him, nor did he even waste time trying to make everyone happy. He started a great fire and burned the shackles of tradition to ashes, and then forced everyone to march toward the coming of a new era.
You've made up your mind, haven't you?
I'll be leaving Akama soon to fight the great darkness of this world. And to shoulder Nikador's destiny. So, listen well. If there comes a day when we meet again on the battlefield, and I stand opposed to the flame chase, remember to stab your sword into my back through my 10th thoracic vertebra. That's my weak spot, and the only way to kill me.
You have my word.
Go now. The battlefield calls. Send that flame-thieving hyena to their death. But if you find yourselves with no other recourse, pray to that blade in the sky. And loudly call out the name of the new god.
That's the sound of an all-out war. Let's hurry. No way. A Kremnoan?
Be advised, rain incoming.
I didn't think she'd managed to send the Kremnoans to assist. Brave warrior, what's the situation on the front?
Men Hakaman,
What? Didn't...
our king.
Rest in peace. Did they come to fight on their own accord? Or...
I must become king. The Lord is with us! Receive divinity. The dead return!
Who's here?
Delivering warmth!
Nothing major. Nothing bloom.
I feel that flame! Let me go!
Embrace a new life. Darkness with me. May wandering souls find their own way out.
We're almost there.
Can't see.
Once we take back the rest,
But remember what Mighty said before? Cast aside all distractions once you're on the battlefield. Let's go, partner. Today, destiny shall... Finally. Pension the memories of the dead! Executioner!
You sure know how to keep a man waiting. Any later, and I fear the Titan would have sacrificed me.
Frail child of humanity, it is more effort keeping you hale and whole against that blade than it is in seeking the truth of the world.
underestimated.
Embrace a new life.
It's coming! I feel that flame! Let me go!
head to the Netherrealm. Darkness, wake me!
Ready, Croc. Can't hold out much longer. Quiet.
Didn't come down from the sky.
This city is mine anyway. Why shouldn't I go to the front door?
Minion of the Black Tide. I, King of the Kremnoan Legion, will be your opponent.
Long time no see.
Don't get complacent.
As you wish.
Receive divinity.
Embrace a new life. Return to dust.
Repay.
Such petty tricks.
Eternal sleep is the dead.
Return!
May death protect us.
It's time to end this.
Heed my call! I am the Lance of Fury. The agony this world needs! Witness this. New God has come to Castro Kronos.
Look! The warriors have returned!
But are the rumors true?
It's as the Council of Elders said. We face.
They really gave the core flame of...
What a noisy
This,
It's probably because Orynyx was a generous titan in the eyes of the people. They graced us with...
what they don't know is, regardless, the Titan has fallen.
A meeting with that woman again, so...
Professor Anaxa, matters that require Aglaya's attention are just... try to...
That's not up to me, I'm afraid. Don't worry, I don't want trouble either.
They have... differences... Alright, I suppose that's putting it lightly. Don't worry, you'll figure out the intricate...
I'm sure you don't need my help handling Orynyx's core flame. So I'll be up.
It somehow feels like...
Yeah. Well, you've been lost in thought for a while.
Yes. She was at...
I'm sorry.
It's alright. He was no better than a corpse when Trinan and Hyacinth arrived. He had suffered more cuts than could be counted and leaped off a cliff from a great height.
What a brave soul.
Yes, it's Crateros.
Stop! If you want this girl dead, you'll have to kill me first.
How ludicrous. Your body made of flesh and
Valorous death before glorious return.
she's lost her divinity. But answer me this, child of strength.
As the leader of the God Shield Brigade's elite, I protected a king. A pathetic killer like you could never understand the weight it bears.
Pity. And crumble like rusted iron.
Good. Supreme glory shall be mine, as I indulge in the libations and incense offered by my descendants. Come, let us fight! For Kremnos! For my king! For Amphorius!
We foresaw this cruel parting 1,000 years ago. Today is but a reminder of that bitter taste.
But Lady Aglaya, I don't understand. It wasn't light. Why does she look like she really turned into a doll? Don't be sad, Hyacinth. Trienne has used up her borrowed time from Yanis. Her spirit is now... If a world like that, does that mean everyone from the grove?
It exists, Hyacinth. Do you not remember? The prophecy that guides the Chrysos and it loves all of its creations dearly and would never bear to lead us astray with lies. What about the Crimnoan veteran? How is he doing?
The Twilight Courtyard has done all we can. I had to use the Sky Priest's techniques to help him to walk again. But if light ever disappears from...
The parting hour is upon us. Yet the golden thread runs slack. The heroes have returned with their spoils. Everyone, please take this opportunity to rest and prepare for what awaits us. You've returned unscathed and brought tidings of triumph. Truly a moment worthy.
It's
You could say that I do not see
yes.
a rash decision. I do concur with your... The Chrysos heirs had initially crafted a... But this unforeseen...
If we don't return the core flames to the vortex of Genesis, but the most pressing issue at hand is that we haven't found the Chrysos heir capable of bearing Orynyx's divinity.
Finan, Castrus, Mighty, and Hyacinth. Treepy and I devoted a millennium scouring the world, only to find these few people. Only a chosen few possess the capacity to assume divinity. The elite among the Chrysos heirs, yet we cannot compel anyone into divinity, as it would be no different from sentencing them to the gallows.
Truly a
Yeah. How about letting him give it?
I see the Reaper has forsaken you too, teacher.
It simply put my life in the hands of the Twilight Courtyard. That priest girl's medical talents are truly exceptional. She might be far from the ordinary girl we envisioned. But this isn't about me, Mighty Mos. I saw it. You finally decided to embrace your own fate.
Power of strife is stirring a tempest within me as we speak. My bones have turned into steel, and my blood is seething in a blaze. Past rulers of Kremnos could only aspire to this might, yet I have merged with it. I have made history, and henceforth divinity and kingship shall coexist as one.
Indeed, you've realized the aspirations of every former king of Kremnos. And now, you can at last bring our people home and reforge the glory of Kremnos.
Unfortunately, I harbor no such desire.
What? What do you mean by that?
Over 2 millennia past, yet, gazing upon our history through this history is sheer ups the city and the beliefs.
You! Are you trying to strip Kremnoans?
That pride holds little significance. Would be to renounce the title.
No.
Convey my message to every.
Do not do this, Mighty. I beg you.
Our history commenced in the year 2506 of the light calendar, concluded in the year 4931. I, Mighty Mos, last king of Castrum Kremnos, son of Gorgo, do hereby. The Kremnoan dynasty comes to an official.
You have killed us all.
No. I am granted.
What is this?
My mother's signet ring. Take it, and rally those who have lost their identity. You no longer need to chase fleeting honors or face death on the battlefield as if it were your soul. A cruel fate awaits Amphorius. No matter how yet, you shall tread.
Why task me with being your...
Because only humans can guide the path to be trodden by humans. What humans who stay...
I failed to...
That is irrelevant. What truly matters is that you showed up there.
The one who persuaded Aglaya.
Yes. I staked I promised her that I would dedicate all...
And what is next, Mighty Mos? Where will you be headed now?
To the place where I belong. The madness that has plagued Nikado... It's now my turn. There are some people to meet with before I leave. Let's go.
You're here, Mighty Mos. It seems that you are prepared.
Yes.
You aided Akuma through yet an...
Isn't that exactly what you wanted?
Not everything unfolds according to my plan. In the current state of the world, you are ready to dedicate all that you have.
Throughout my time in the Holy...
And what is it?
It's the magnetic allure in you. They strive not to disappoint you. Not to... That is precisely what every...
I am truly honored to... And now, Mighty Mos.
I shall see Nikador's aborted mission through. I will secure enough time. Huh. What did you see after a suit?
Despite the passage of 1,000 years, you shall have your final
Just as cryptic.
What's the reason for the laughter?
I was just thinking. It's an ordinary...
But I cannot forgo the delightful experience a bath offers. So,
One day you shall die with a
Well, that is a...
If I were to be terrified by drivel,
You speak the truth. Farewell, mighty.
Outlanders, if all goes according to plan, this may be... That means a lot to me. How about you let me... Are you thinking about... Now that I bear the divine within me, I can get with this departure, fear that I will never again. You have my gratitude. Yes? Sure. Well, feels peculiar, but this one, it's pretty. I wish the same for you.
The prince is here! Run! Hold on! Lord Mightymost isn't the...
What's going on?
We salute the Guardian of Amphorius!
We salute you. May glory be with you.
Always be
Home
yours.
on our behalf, Guardian!
Farewell.
It's been a while. Hey, don't see those kids over there? They're the... Were you seriously...
Well,
Oh. We better not leave the...
the road to Castrum Kremnos from here is long. Perhaps it wouldn't. I think I see more than just the Kremnoans here.
I'm thinking... Maybe it's about time the god of strife gets a new name. How about the god of solidarity or preservation? Dong Han mentioned that to me.
I recommend...
All right. It's about time for us to part ways. Any final goodbyes you want to share? This might be your last chance. Why so quiet? I thought divinity would wash away some of your sentiments.
Do you truly feel as carefree as you seem? Or is this just a facade you wear?
You know what? You sound just like Aglaia at this moment. But you're not off the mark. I just thought that putting on a nonchalant front for this occasion...
I can see through you.
Well...
This triumph.
Indeed. In the end, I still haven't unraveled the mystery behind that black-robed swordmaster. And I can't even ascertain their demise. Maybe I've never managed to cut off my destiny.
But that matters not. Pain may be cured, but scars remain, and this should not be effaced. Even with the divine might of Ornyx, you cannot stop the past from leaving its marks in our blind spots. Can you genuinely let go of everything as soon as that swordmaster is dead? That's impossible. Revenge is merely an obligation that must be carried out, and no one can find mental fulfillment through it.
You're right.
Look forward. chew up and swallow your past. And make sure emptiness and bitterness are not the only flavors you know. Remember that there is a whole...
I will keep that in mind.
They will undoubtedly face challenges while assimilating into Akuma.
Do not worry. Leave it to me. And, while I'm at it...
But... if there's a chance in the next life... I'll be on my way, Deliverer. Remember to stay alive till the final end.
Yes. Same goes for you. May triumph always be yours, my...
Oh, right. One last question.
Go ahead. You better not leave any regrets behind.
Are you the one who told Cartonis about the signet ring?
Well... who knows?
Get up, my son. Yes, Mother. Mother, there's something I want to ask you.
What is it, Midamos?
Why must we learn to fight?
It is for glory and honor, my son.
Is that really
the way it is?
What makes you say so?
Because you don't...
You're right, Midamos. I once believed those words. It was at that moment I realized I no longer put my faith in that of your mother.
Dream, Kratarov said that. Yet each night, but now, and now. It is time for this journey to reach its end.
Look! Midamos is back!
Glory belongs to you! We've got fresh pomegranate juice.
Welcome
Want to try
back.
some? We meet again.
Welcome back!
How was your training?
Ooh, say, come and check out what I just wrote.
Midamos! Did you just come back from training?
It's been a while.
I beat you at the...
Welcome home, Midamos. Have you found something?
sunlight and the wind of Akama. This was your favorite spot, wasn't it, Trian?
Lady Trian, why did it have to...
Take it easy, Cass. Departure is a part of life. It's just that ours isn't as... When we started our journey, Yanis had already provided their prophecy. Just like how it's only natural for us to follow the same path since we inherited their destiny.
If you don't mind, Treeby, are you still willing to unveil that past for us? The past regarding the prophecy?
What do you seek to learn, Snowy?
Mightimos has left the city to face his own fate. That is, the fate of every demigod. We will all eventually let go of our past to follow the same path as his. So, what I want to know is, as Amphorius' first demigod, what compelled you to take the first step on this journey? And what has sustained you to make it this far without looking back? Despite the fracturing of your body and...
All right.
Teacher, are you sure about this?
Dee is already doing what he has to do. What reason do we have to keep it from them? Let's go, everyone. Let's go to the abyss of fate and see how it used to be. That's great. Thank you. Trinan, would you...
Treeby, are you not...
I want to stay here with Trian.
I see.
Since you have made your decision, see you later, teacher.
Cass, are you...
No. She hated being alone.
What's this?
A little gift that I had hoped to deliver to her.
Oh. So...
Yes. I figured...
Cass... You know...
Then why...
It's just that... Trian had forgotten far more things. She forgot that this glass object meant something unfortunate, according...
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize, Cass. But now... It might just be the
All shall bid farewell. Well, you and I have long accepted this, teacher. Don't let the wind...
But it would be even more cruel if we allow them to ignorantly fall before the gates of the... They will eventually need to know the truth. This, to me...
So...
At this point, Yanisopolis still resides under Aquila's protection.
Is it because Amphorius...
Yes. Strife remains distant from this part of Amphorius right now. But
Then, where are you at this time?
Right over there.
Why does she look so...
It's because we don't quite recall.
Oh, my apologies.
Please don't. It's time to witness our last conversation.
You're here, Oryx.
This is our memory.
False prophecy, huh?
But the black tide has already arrived, and Yanis... Those chosen by fate would never have... How can I alone remain safe and secure? Well...
The family.
It's our mother. She fell from this. It was during a grand ceremony how things took an unexpected...
Did something go...
Yes. But those two on that frosty night with treachery abound. Let's keep up with her. This story.
That thing ahead.
It's the altar of Talantin. But that's not our destination. We're heading to the left.
This place used to be passable.
I've learned something.
I never thought there would be such a hidden space in the abyss.
This is the Archive of Prophecies, an important ceremonial site back then.
Is this Giannis's maze that
Not only that, it also serves as a lock.
This is the largest puzzle I've ever laid eyes on. And it even acts.
Just follow the designated path and let the stone ball.
Seems pretty straightforward. You still don't know him well enough then. Mighty. Enough with the talking. Let's just get started.
Impressive. You do have the makings of a high priest now.
Getting that stone ball to the endpoint looks pretty tough. My hands are shaking just from looking at it. The secret door is open.
Go inside, and you'll see the place where we grew up.
Praise the law.
you keep it safe.
You grew up in a place like this.
By the time we were born, the role of the Holy Maiden had already to maintain appearances. Those in authority added
Even so,
20 years can go by in no time.
Trinon, for most people...
Right. Becoming it's hard to believe it's been so long. Your powers. Let's explore the room a bit.
The shelf is packed full, but all I see are annals of geography for various...
Because we believed that we would need to travel great distances to convey Kefali's. Back then, our memories, Mother left us these scrolls too. When we were young, she would unfortunately, only after Mother was gone, did...
There's a blackboard here.
That doesn't ring a bell. It has been approximately... We were raised in this temple complex, and sadly, the inventions...
There's so many boxes here.
These should be our belongings.
Red glass.
We were still very young the first time we saw it. Mother came back. It looked so sparkly that we couldn't resist. It wasn't until we were older that we learned in Yanissopolis. If someone on the day Mother returned with the glass. Later, on the eve of the... Let's move on to the bedroom. Just as expected. It's... Mama, are you going to that ritual tomorrow?
That's right, my sweet girl. What's the matter?
I wish I could go too. I have something to ask Yanis.
Oh. What do you want to ask?
I want to know how to chase the black tide away.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, it's a secret ritual. And only I can preside over it. If you want me to consult the Titan on your behalf, you'll have to promise me something.
What is it?
Be a good girl and go to just sleep through the night until morning comes. Until the next time Aquila opens their eyes. Can you do that for me, sweetie?
That's it? Of course I can! Trivios is the most amazing Holy Maiden of Yanis! But...
Because...
How long?
Tomorrow, my sweet child. If not tomorrow, then that means the ritual has succeeded. It means I found a way to chase away the black tide, but I'll be waiting for you there. Because it's the end of the west wind. The black tide's other in the rosy horizon, you'll see a silver-white shoal. It marks the end of your voyage. A haven, free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. That is where I'll be.
Wow, that sounds just like the island from my dream. Oh, I know. I'll turn the moon into a ship and the stars into sails to go find Mama. Pinky.
Pinky promise. As long as you sail toward tomorrow. As long as the sun will, our wishes will come true together.
If the final murmurs of the Titan are true, if such a place really exists on the shore beyond the black tide, then our promise still stands. Please, wait for me, Mother. After those 10 years of darkness, we finally settled.
Where did she go?
This way. Now, Luke?
But how? With...
No, we have...
So, this obstacle...
Yes, the answer is right.
It's a secret passage.
It was a secret passage prepared by the Holy Maiden's supporters for Mother and me as a precaution. And now, it has turned into our passage to escape, just as anticipated.
The temple was...
No surprise at all, while others were willing to clear... I can't move it.
Time Titan? Is that you?
Receive divinity.
Loot here.
Repay. The dead return!
I realize let me go!
Embrace a new life. Darkness with me. May wandering souls find their own way out.
Regardless of our... we don't... it's closer... The passage is now cleared.
Receive divinity.
As you wish.
Nothing may move. Repay. Nothing major.
Embrace a new life.
The dead return!
Return to dust. May wandering souls find their own way out.
Receive divinity.
Loot here.
Delivering warmth!
Repay. The dead return!
May wandering souls find their own way out. Make sure you keep it safe. Something with it, but what to make? Thank you, nameless god.
Divinity. Repay. The dead return! The dead return!
Loot here. To make something with it, but what to make?
Whoa! It looked truly magnificent. All these people.
Mostly, but it might not be.
Please stay clear.
Hey, little.
I heard there's a lovely hope. I couldn't stop her.
Oh, really?
Huh? What a bummer.
It's getting late.
Okay then. By the way they are dressed, the siblings look like civilians living outside the temple. Stealing from the temple was punishable by death. But that poor girl, perhaps these two children.
Lady Maiden. Lady Maiden, you need to dress
No need to trouble yourself.
All right. It's been a while. Here, have some. What's wrong, Lady?
I'm fine. This lady is Mother's old friend. We've always remembered the familiar tape.
Please stay clear. Please stay clear. Apologies, Lady May.
Perfect.
The Janus.
It's where Janus's heart. It's also the place.
Make sure you keep it safe.
Trebios. What does that name actually mean?
The one with 3 lives. Mother believed our birth was blessed by the 3 titans of fate. She named us thus to express her gratitude. Looking at how things have unfolded, fate might have
Receive divinity.
What's here?
I grew this way. Let me go! Physician delivering warmth!
Repay. The dead return.
Embrace a new life. Darkness with me. May wandering souls find their own way out.
Finally! The asphalt is right ahead. I knew there was some sand. No, Janet, I've come here. By the blood of the Lamb and the strength of my blade-wielding right hand. I am Trebios, the listener, the announcer, and the witness of the prophecy. I, the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis, the Walker of the Infinite Paths, have come forth to assume your duty. Just as I wished. This journey promises to be a long one, with 1,000 selves to accompany me. I'll never be lonely. No matter. My hands are not made for bearing arms, but my feet are destined to embark on a journey for the benefit of all. Without a doubt, Titan. Let the prophecy shatter me, so that I may open a myriad of paths for this imperiled world. I understand, Yanis. Thank you. Now, may you rest well. Mother, did you see that? I have assumed my duty. We will step over the God's court, and thus we shall sweep apart Amphorius' pitch-dark fog. May
the world, follow the myriad paths trodden, and reunite at the end of the West Wind. Mother, I shall see you tomorrow.
Who dares lay hands on the core flame? Drop them.
I knew this would come.
It's opening up. Move aside and get ready.
The Holy Maiden?
What's happening? Look at what she's holding, you buffoon! Take your positions and ready your arms!
Come forth, loyal guards. This is your last chance. I'm right here. However, if there's still otherwise...
Captain, what should we do? Do any of you want to get rich? Then come with me. Take this...
We can't just stand by and do nothing. Let's move.
Look here.
Receive divinity. Repay. The dead return. How's that possible? Could the Titan actually be out? Woman is the...
Let's keep up.
Path is opening up for me. Oyen.
Don't be back! You'll die for defiling the core flame! Receive divinity. Repay. The dead return!
Embrace a new life. Darkness with me.
You little thief! You're not getting away!
Look here.
Receive divinity. Repay. The dead return!
Delivering more!
Embrace a new life. May wandering souls find their own way out. As you wish.
Receive divinity. Repay. The dead return!
Embrace a new life. The main... May wandering souls find their own way out. Loot here.
Receive divinity. Repay. The dead return.
As you wish. Embrace a new life. Darkness with me.
The swinger's over there!
I feel that flame. Let me go!
Loot here.
Delivering warmth.
Okay.
Receive divinity. Repay. The dead return.
Just as I thought. Inside. As you wish.
I feel that flame. Let me
The dead return.
Loot here. Embrace a new life. Just as I thought. Inside. Souls find their own way out.
Receive divinity.
As you wish.
Of course.
I feel that flame. Let me go! Delivering warmth.
Repay. The dead return.
Embrace a new life. Return to dust. May wandering souls find their own way out. Make sure you keep it safe. There are guards here too. Don't alert them.
Receive divinity.
Loot here.
Nothing gloom. Repay. The dead return.
Embrace a new life. Darkness with me.
Receive divinity.
As you wish.
Bloom. Repay.
Zebra. Sorry, currently running in speak.
The dead return.
Yeah. this game's still not finished. I gotta keep going until I wipe the slate clean before I do other rotations for the other games.
Receive divinity.
Yeah, I got way too many backlogs. That's the problem here. I'm getting buried now. Gotta do it ASAP.
Repay. The dead return.
Embrace a new life. Return to dust.
Receive divinity.
As you wish.
Repay.
Zero. You have zero knowledge in these. Well, you can try it. It's free. Just Google for Hoyo games. It's called Honkai Star Rail. And there's another option, Genshin Impact, and then the other one,
May one
Zelda Zone Zero. It's all free.
Receive divinity. Repay.
Delivering warmth! I feel that flame! Let me go!
embrace a new life.
Long last.
Oh yeah, this is pretty much a classic RPG. It's how it was before the internet was a thing. So it's definitely not for everybody. If that's the case, then you're probably just gonna go for Genshin Impact or maybe another completely different game, Wuthering Waves or Active Combat.
This should be the last fight. We have. But I don't get it. Who has been aiding Trebios in her escape? Well, history might be. If she pulled it off alone, were we too involved in this?
Trebios had been on her own since. But what did we truly mean to her?
In that case, let's focus on the mission.
Okay.
The dead return!
Yeah, currently the major move. Or because I'm kind of lazy, I'm just activating the auto combat. Problem is, the auto combat does not work when you're fighting a big boss. This is only a sub boss, so that's the reason I can still do this.
The dead return!
Embrace a new life. Finally, this is where my journey begins. God of passages, can you see me? No response after all. I can't stay here much longer.
Well,
Not the question that has been puzzling you. She's about to reveal the answer.
but nothing happened. What was making her or you hesitate at this moment? If she had known this flame chase journey would proceed as the Titan foretold, bringing about, would she still have chosen to walk through the gate?
I think the answer is already within you. And you've made your own decision.
What? You can hear us?
Not really. She can neither see nor hear us. Yet she knew that one day someone would. We can never know for sure who helped us back then. But it's a letter written by Trebios of the past and sent to her future self. In this memory?
Yes. You'll remember it all. Here. I will set sail here. You, such is the maxim that unveils Trebios' fate. So, if you
worry not, the loss each one of us has never faced. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey. The hot blood of the sacrificial lamb will not.
The libations poured are guaranteed.
Surmount the myriad passage.
Ride the west wind.
So.
That's right. Now, I run towards the world. If I can truly pierce through,
you will meet again at the end of the west wind.
Lady Trebi, do you still think that everything will be fine tomorrow?
Yeah, that's what Trianne would say.
With all due respect, Lady Trebi, you know perfectly well. I hope your toughness is not a mask hiding a...
Cass, that's not a lie. See you tomorrow?
Prophecy.
Listen, in every corner, it may be that only a few heroes will bring tomorrow to the new world. But the prophecy of leading everyone to tomorrow belongs to all in Amphorius.
But not everyone has the chance to see tomorrow. How can such words be called a prophecy?
Because people believe it will come true, and they are trying hard to hold on to that belief. Even as the world teeters on the brink of collapse, everyone is pressing forward, longing to reach farther and move toward tomorrow. And that is why a holy maiden exists, to lead the world toward tomorrow. And why Yanisopoulos' prophecy unfolds as passages. Fate is not about the outcome, but the journey. It's not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but rather the paths that lead beyond the gate, where people tread toward the sea of flowers. So, Cass, if anything is troubling you, just set it aside for tomorrow. There's no difference between demigods and mortals. The troubles we encounter can only be resolved by our future selves. Reflect through the long night. Wait for the dawn as you think. Then set off at daybreak. The hesitant part of us will be left behind in the dark, while the determined side of us will know no fear, because that's how Trebios has journeyed so far to spread the beckoning the morning sun. And we will now continue the journey and face our destiny. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity, and thus we shall sweep apart Amphorius's pitch-dark fog. And at the end, all will reach that silver-white shoal. That end of the journey, that new world and new tomorrow. It is a haven free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. We've made a promise to meet again at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring. See you tomorrow, Brienne. See you tomorrow!
Child of humanity.
Nights do not fall.
That's why it's few.
Honestly, I didn't expect...
And that's all. If you were more accommodating, you wouldn't be a pup.
It was you who insisted on implanting the core flame in me.
Fine. There's not much left in your soul.
If I'm not worried, why should you be? What exactly are...
It's good that you remember.
Then rest easy. Certainly. I initially thought this but I didn't expect the answer to be right within it.
That's certainly worth celebrating.
Regrettably.
The girl who's walking with death.
Be patient, Titan. If we're always so guarded, how can death reach us easily?
Unfortunately, on behalf...
I forgot about you.
A child's words are always carefree. I'll just dismiss these words as come now, conceited performer. It's time to address...
What if I refuse?
Provocation will only tip...
Oh, monster, neither human. What else can you use to...
Do you two...
I warned you.
I just have been meaning to ask.
What do you mean?
What I mean is... Before you were already a silent, cold...
And so, this long day, some people arrived. We have long been prepared. No one back then could death. It's a rock, even little gray, comes far heavier than just like the death at the end of the sea of flowers. And after an embrace,
It's you, Cass. I thought you'd be too preoccupied to find time for reading.
Precisely because of these obligations.
Wouldn't all these preoccupations slow your pace?
On the contrary. Knowing that time is limited can push one to overcome.
I understand completely. During my time at the Grove, the closer exams drew, the more efficient I became at tackling everyday mundane tasks. Anything but my actual studies.
Precisely. As I remember, You and Finon were both disciples of the new Sporists. I assume that Anaxa's exams were as unreasonable as the man himself, correct?
The courses Professor Anaxa taught were Introduction to Alchemy and History of Mythology. And to be perfectly honest, those two courses were the students' greatest nightmares.
The history of mythology, taught by the blasphemous great performer himself. I can imagine their fear.
Now that I think about it, students would often rush to the podium during class to challenge him on those blasphemous ideas. May I ask, Lady Aglaya, has your relationship with Professor Anaxa always been like this?
He openly dismisses people's faith and questions the very justification of the Flame Chase journey. Our positions have been destined to be at odds. While you were studying there, I assume you must have heard of his nickname.
A Dromus draped in finery?
As I see it, this nickname is more of an insult to the Dromas. Despite his insufferable arrogance, I do hold a certain respect for his nature as a scholar. To remain true to his principles, he is unafraid to stand opposed to the world, and that requires considerable resolve. Anaxagoras' life is almost like a satire. As a Chrysos heir, he refuses to heed the prophecy, while he disrespects the gods.
The gods have chosen him.
He was indeed chosen by Circes. Is something weighing on you, Cass? The golden thread is quivering. I sense there's more to this exchange than idle chatter.
With all due respect, I'd like to know what you plan to do with him.
In light of his assistance in the battle against the Flame Reaver, I am willing to grant him some time to find a way to remove the core flame. However, if Anaxa decides to make any move that places us in danger, I will not hesitate to take extreme measures.
Just as I feared.
The Flame Chase journey is the destined path for the Chrysos heirs. Yet he now seems more like an empty shell. Given his strong sense of self-respect, I trust that Anaxagoras will make the right decision.
Still, I can't help but hope for another possibility. Perhaps Anaxa will also overcome his limitations, now that he knows time is limited.
I understand your stance. Let's continue this discussion another time. But now, let's greet our guest. You're here. Does this mean you're ready to take on Orynyx's trial? It seems that this sacred beast is just as indispensable, given their intricate ties to the Titan. Surrendering the coup, however, from that point onward, your fate will be... On the contrary, it's exceedingly... There are still many priests of Yanis. It looks like you know... Memories that exist out...
I can't explain why.
Since you've made your decision, it is difficult when the dust settles. I hope that...
Mister, previously, I lent, although personal properties, it just contains an allegory. It swallowed the princess of the city, overwhelmed by grief.
The author of this book is Archepia. Among the things she left behind her while flipping through these books, it was as if she... That's right. Writing... Speaking of taking photographs, despite having visited many cities... forget it.
I'd love to go in and take a look.
That's right. Oh. Good news. Some background information. This is the most important social... Every 5 to 10 years during the assembly, the That is correct. However, we can refer to them as the opposition. The Citizens' Assembly is just around the corner. I'm afraid that the Council of Elders, Aglaya will surely take back Cersei. He has always been someone that is only concerned about his own research. Anaxa has never believed in the prophecy, so technically it cannot be... As I believe in his character, I plan to plead with Aglaya and... Allow me to apologize for the fact that we always seem to be troubling you. I hope that Oryx will show more benevolence and be more accommodating. I remember that they seemed quite fond of you back in the Abyss. Go and rest and regain your strength. We'll meet at the Vortex in a few days. Oh, right. You can read this scroll if you want to find out more about the Council of Elders and the Citizens' Assembly.
Esteemed one, Oryx is vacant if you have already made your preparation.
Little Gray and Matt, your resolves cannot be questioned. Get ready to assume... The divine position of Oryx has already... We can feel the space of the trial closing. As there isn't much of their soul left, we'll have to complete the ceremony before their soul completely dissipates. The 8th core flame coveted by the miracle that once belonged to the great Vale of Evernight, Oryx. It shall now be returned by the 2 elected heroes of the Chrysosairs. A traveler who is upright and courageous, and a sacred beast that invokes... Both of you, please, come forward. Recite along with us. O Majesty of the 12 Titans, we seek your divinity. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we... These are just words meant to make the prayer seem more solemn. And so... Their soul...
Perhaps they're also quietly waiting for the arrival of their successor. the last time I heard this.
Don't worry, Aglaya. He's tougher than I am, right?
Traveler from beyond the sky, let us pray that the Titan acknowledge.
Although he loves cracking jokes at inopportune times, his determination is as strong as the Chrysos heirs. He will definitely succeed. While he's away, I would like to have a chat with you, Aglaya.
Speak. I'm listening.
Slap, slap! Wake up! How is it? How do you feel? Right? I think that it's amazing. I have such a cute voice. It must be because of also. Listen. Mother, it hurts. Oryx. Oh, how heartbreaking. Ever since the figure draped in the black cloak robbed, we are going to help alleviate their pain, right? Memories. Broken. Mother. Where? You. It's you. I remember you. Skyfather. Mother is calling for you. Listen to me. Aren't you tired? There's no need for you to bear this any longer, Oryx. From today onwards, someone else will bear time on your behalf. This... Freedom. Freedom. I want... freedom. Oh, poor child. Everything will be fine. Let us help you. You can have a good rest now. You have potential, strength, willpower, powerful, and tenacious. And you lack something, just one thing. Lacking something. What you is a future. Future? Traveler from the sky. You should have disappeared. two talking about that she has left the vortex and returned to the garden. Shall we go and... Oh, right. There's something that I have to tell you. The Chrysosaurs already know everything that has happened to you. I was too worried, so I told them everything.
Mister, I'm right here. Please stay there. Please pardon me. Just as I expected. Back at the Grove, I was puzzled as to why you were not affected by my curse. I'm sorry. Mister, I'm just thinking.
Cass! Did you...
My apologies. But, Mister, would you be willing to... I have, never touched... I seem to have caught a glimpse of something, but perhaps it might not be a bad thing. If your soul is still one clues, just if... the connection has been severed. It was me. I was a little too hasty. Don't worry, mister. Although I know that I'm lacking in confidence. Amphorius needs you. Lady Aglaia and Lord Finon are currently discussing. Also, please accept this Styxian fable. Reading can help one to focus and relax. I hope that reading this can help tide you through this difficult period.
Species are disappearing.
They're here.
That partner! Hyacinth said you'd...
I beg you, please.
You've completed the trial of time. And I have to admit that the process... However, I never expected that. Two people who have cheated death.
That's what we have been talking about. Mighty has been in Akima for such a long time, but has no one thought to study his
Many have had this idea, but so far there have been no results. If it were successful, Thanatos would... Nevertheless, now is not the time for us to give up, Cypher. I'll try and get her to return to Akima, but do be prepared for a less than ideal outcome. Please. It is my duty. But before that, just...
What's wrong, Aglaia?
Omens always come in pairs. It's Anaxagoras.
In the end.
I earnestly hope that you're otherwise. The efforts of...
I'm back here again. I remember this dream. This realm is covered.
Hey! Excuse me! What is this place? Where in Amphorius are we?
The mutters of the traveler are in a language I'm unable to comprehend.
Tell me, which titan reigns over this?
Hand of Shadow Thanatos. Could this
not? Then where is this? River of Souls? The outskirts of the Netherrealm? Are you heading downstream toward the Netherrealm?
The Netherrealm. Nothing but an illusion. Titan rejects you, me. Listen.
What? The traveler lifts their wrinkled fingers and remains. I look in the direction they are pointing and listen closely. The sound of I can hear it. I hear it within the tides, a voice about to.
Child of human. Is it death symbol? Oh, you have awoken. Your consciousness is dissipating much faster than I expected.
How much longer can my consciousness?
In my estimation, at best, you'll see
15 days and nights.
What is it? Are you finally starting to become a tad?
On the contrary, 15 days. Stop giggling. It's time for.
Let me ask you one.
What betrayal is the.
What about that white-haired student of yours?
There will be a price to pay for blind faith.
You truly are a strict teacher.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Lord Inexact. It's been a while. Oh, I greet you on behalf of all the citizens of Akima and express.
It's you. I never
Buy carefully and.
There are Antikytherans here? They have been
I am Lycurgus, though you may call me Linus, holding an honorary position within the Council of Elders in Akima, and as the Theoros, I stand to protect the right of all upright citizens to express themselves freely.
You can see them too.
You know about us. We Antikythera, just as I am conscious that Lady Aglaya is secretly listening in on our.
The demigod should.
May I interpret?
I need not any plan, because she can do nothing, while I, Anaxagoras, serving as the. Let's forego the formality of asserting authority.
Very. She's been waiting. Is there something on your...
Nothing, really. It's just a question that I contemplate.
A pondering truly deep.
While all living beings must...
Are you suggesting that carefully me?
Yes. For dying implies an in contrast to mortals... Perhaps the gods and...
Could you...
Circes, the kin of the Sky Father.
Oh...
Is that...
In that...
Because I completely concur with you on this.
Children of humanity have indeed created a spectacle.
Welcome to Dawn Cloud. The atmosphere here carries a greater sense of solemnity. Only esteemed beings grace this place.
Once deemed a blasphemer, now a surrogate for reveal.
I'll notify Kindness and the others of your arrival. Kindly wait for a moment. Soldier, in the meanwhile, you're welcome to explore the vicinity, but...
I'm well aware of Kindness's method.
As you will.
Alas, I had hoped for a brilliant plan from you.
Save your concerns.
Now that I look around, I want...
Off you go. I won't be. This Titan appears to be quite at ease.
Be aware. I can hear you.
Make sure you keep it safe. I want to make something with it, but what to make?
sure you keep it safe. I want to make some. Professor Anaxa?
You could say it's the fate.
It's only the So, are you here to report the
Tell me.
Once kindness and her followers learned of. Yet, when the crown prince is in a.
No surprises there. Shouldn't you be searching for.
I was really curious, but it seems as though this kindness is much more ruthless than Aglaya.
I'm afraid.
Even blasphemous scholars can come here, it seems.
Looks like my presence here is quite unwelcome.
I've seen puzzles like this in books.
As Kefali's priest.
Surely you jest. Let me remind you.
I'm not sure whether I should laugh or as I see it.
You.
Seeing as we were able to hear.
Oh my. What
Are you praising Oren's?
Praising him, of course. As a believer.
Didn't you hear me? I asked you to leave.
I've had enough of this. Could the 15th entry hour arrive any faster?
Oh, my.
Every plant, every tendril. No.
As a result, mere mortals who did not know it.
This mural is.
I really can't tell whether you are praising or
Of course, for all we know, this could be the answer.
I, for one.
Was this.
Since you are aware of this, what?
From my perspective, this point alone was enough to set.
How do two lunatics cope?
Therefore, it seemed that you. What then is the intention?
The entire plan is stored in my memory. So why don't you look there?
One you. Oh my. Even a member of.
That's enough.
How unusual. Your soul is actually.
Since this is a present that my sister gave to me.
So there are other members in your.
Don't you just love to pick through my brain? It won't take long. You'll discover the answer.
Oh, the black tide is everywhere. I can't bear to look.
When I was young, I couldn't accept this outcome either. Giorios, Aquila, Kefali, and you.
This.
Indeed it was.
Oh,
Not only that,
He also believed that life, as well as the composition, movement, and transformation of matter, all stem from souls themselves. This is why I thought that, since all living things stemmed from the same origin, why?
Anaxa, you... but this is your beloved. Where is she now?
Calm down, teacher. She's still not in the mortal realm.
What do you...
It was naive of me to think that I could snatch the equivalent exchange.
Oh, let it go and never do something taboo ever
Since you're right, teacher.
I am sincerely glad for you.
I wish...
continue the research into...
No, teacher. I may have lost an eye, but I have grasped the truth with my...
However, this story...
The answer lies within the tale. If even you cannot understand, my story ends here.
Unfortunately.
Oh? Are you saying...
Child of humanity, remember this. Being cognizant...
Now I understand. No wonder you asked me to answer your random, nonsensical questions.
Not only that, you're the only one who can shed light on my query.
Is that...
Lord Anaxa. I saw you muttering to... I have a message from Lord Lygus. Lady Kindness...
It's fun.
Carefully.
I didn't expect you to agree to Lady Kindness's invitation. What a wonderful turn of events. To tell you the truth, there are many people...
Isn't that the dromas draped in finery?
Avoid his gaze. I don't acquaint myself with blast.
But what to make?
Of Empedocles? I hear that his views run counter to the Venerationists.
This is what being a scholar is about. A collision of ideas only occurs when there are differences in beliefs, and it is such collisions that lead to progress.
Yet in...
Lord Lygus and Lady Kindness are just ahead. I'll take my leave for now.
Make sure you keep it safe.
A new follower has joined the ranks.
I want to make something with it. But what to make?
Thanks for the follow. Gotcha, but not at the moment.
Welcome to the demigod.
Lord Anaxagoras, head of the Nusporists. Did I miss anything?
Since Lady Kindness is already well acquainted with me, I won't waste any effort introducing myself again. But then again, perhaps the customs are different here. Back in my hometown, there is a form of etiquette known as honoring guests. The host will welcome their guest with warm hospitality by treating them to fine wine and a cozy bed. And yet, ever since I arrived, I have not been welcomed with warm courtesy. Perhaps you intend to cut open my—
Everyone, stand down.
Thank you for understanding.
No need to be.
So...
Well, as to your question of whether Pete, and since you... I don't, but now that you're... I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to discuss a treatise about the Venerationists with your teacher, Empedocles.
Make sure you keep it.
Yet, it seems you subscribe to the Nusporists instead, Lord Anaxa. I've heard that this school of thought is one with many detractors.
It's normal for ideas to have supporters and dissenters, just like how there are two types of people.
Welcome back to the hub of the Demigod Council, Lord Anaxagoras.
Yeah, Olivia, right now, I gotta be honest, there's a lot of you guys doing the same shtick, and I kinda say the same thing. All the artwork that you're seeing is actually my work. I'm also a graphic media artist myself. So yeah, sorry my guy, no thank you. You gotta move on, you can try the other streamers.
This tiny stage is the most profound embodiment of Akama in centuries. In 15 days, this site shall also become the most important, as well as the may the both of us carry.
Oh my.
Using death to prove my...
What strong conviction.
That's enough, Lady Kindness. Dispense...
Well, you say that now.
You worry too much.
Even...
As you're no doubt aware, you're well aware how value talk is cheap.
I understand. Let us decide how much we can... Continuing from... She is the second most... Admittedly, there is... Is there anyone present?
I believe you're aware of Castorus the Executioner. Long before I returned to Akama, Aglaya had already dispatched her to monitor me, as compared to a comprehensive plan with uncertain results.
At the very least, the both of us agree that this tyrant who wall... However, I regret to say that... Tell me. What are...
Aglaya's authoritarianism.
Sure.
What's more, there are many who remain...
In the name of Kefali, at this stage, it's clear that you and I understand the benefits to be won from this discussion. The Council of Elders has vowed to all citizens of Akama that it will always remain loyal to them.
I am incredibly honored to have witnessed the both. As the Theoros, I have observed the following.
Oh. Well, I do believe that we might have a slight overabundance of...
Feeling dissatisfied, Lady Kindness? Despite the Council of Elders' lofty residence on Dawncloud, it must still tolerate the whims of the Christ.
So you were holding back just... So tell me, Anaxagoras...
You can do as she says, however. By doing so, no. More like at the next Citizens' Assembly.
Oh?
Is that if Aglaya can seize me in full, is this the outcome that you wished?
Fine. But you do best to remember this. Fool the people and karma will be on your tail. I'll overlook it this time. Unless, of course, you crave.
I've gotta say...
Dying to know what
I mean, I'm the reason Titan after all. It is in me to ask and seek answers.
Easy there. You'll learn the answer soon enough. I didn't bring it up with her purely because she doesn't have the means to give me what I truly want. It's as they say, onlookers see most clearly. The true masters of Dawncloud have always been the Theoros, who watches over everything.
Enix, you could actually. I have no reason to root.
You may not, but Kindness has. She's wary of me, so naturally.
In my view, this individual. Are you still willing to let him?
Yes, very much so. Please, go ahead. A bygone myth tells of an occasion where carefully Watts answered their followers' questions on the peak of the holy mountain. Their followers have since believed that scaling this Titan cliff is one way of being with the god.
Hear that? It's not every day that you get to climb a mountain with Circes. You should sing me a hymn of praise.
Titan hymns are beyond me.
Go on ahead. Take this Yanis shortcut and the long pilgrimage stairway.
I have to admit.
Because I believe, it is my hope that you bring her much.
I want to make something with it. But what to make?
This is my
What a splendid view.
Well, I don't see. And even though I've come this far.
I must be.
Oh? Haven't you been? Alright. We're just a
So the intellectual debate from
Save your concern.
The Titan is in sight.
What?
Fine then. I guess I.
Wait. Hey.
Huh? What?
Do we even get to...
Oh? Why didn't...
Ah, yes.
It's the Black Tide District.
How could that even create...
Hey.
Nias?
I just saw it.
No.
This is a departed spirit.
Enough about me.
Cows. I've never heard.
Look on the bright. Hey!
Yes.
Cows.
Never mind the souls.
What?
Let's just keep going.
Know your limits.
I'm fine. If this is indeed as I thought, then this will be very amusing. So...
Fine. Keep your sarcasm.
Calypso, no. Hey, Cersei. They're gone. Doesn't matter. I can do this myself.
Oh, beautiful old world. Where are you now? Oh, legendary era Chrysia, return to the mortal realm. Splendid gods once walked the paths we walk.
We're here very well then. hear it this time.
Since we've come this far, let's...
Lord Nias and Miss Caliph?
Yes.
Regrettably, he has the worst case scenario.
And besides...
That reminds...
Oh, my...
Such a pity.
Everything that I see, what may seem like the conjecture has but no, because another one of fusing a mortal soul with that of a titan to replace...
What are you... Is that so? I stood at this... Don't you get what I... But there will always just... Yeah, in any case...
Divinity.
Root here.
Move. Repay. The dead return!
Embrace a new life. Darkness with me.
Divinity.
As you wish.
Move. Repay. Receive divinity.
Embrace a new life.
The dead return!
Return to dust. May wandering... Real? Or you... I'm kidding. Root here.
Receive divinity. Repay.
Delivering warmth.
As you wish. Embrace a new life. Darkness with me. Anyway, never mind. This is... not yet.
heaven, perhaps? It's a I have a bad feeling about this. Could there be more to what happened to the grove? This is a lot other than, but we've had more than our fair share. Nice. Whew. There are two. I can already. Why else would they call the Titans? They marched him straight to what he took on. The first step. Anaxa would have probably, needless to say, you claim to be Anaxa always, every being in the. Thankfully, they, one by one, it was only after. Yes. By the way, I'm talking about it. It's a even the administrator of the grove in this state. This is the place. Materials were out. No. Huh? What's the... Danny? My biggest fear. Anaxa was careful. Yes, this is... Do you remember? That's right. Put yourself in his... Exactly. No. The manuscript... Like... No. He's after Kefali.
Sir.
Of course not. The day-nights, much like how...
So...
You mustn't conclude. Often people.
And they're just. We have already reached
So much. Why? As a sage of the. But above all else.
You're right.
Go. Find out what.
Child of you.
If I. I'm sure you're familiar. They call me a bless. I see it.
Oh.
The source of life, thanks to you. I've had the chance to personally. How then?
And by the sound.
No. I have already drawn a conclusion. In my journey unto death just now, I finally saw the answer with my own eyes.
Professor Anaxa, I'm here. His life hangs by a thread. I must ask you to refrain from taking any unnecessary steps.
Of course. I'll bring this to a conclusion, however.
As you wish.
Don't you care to know?
It's a matter of
I see.
Indulge me.
Before I begin, as unrelated to the reason I say...
Anaxa.
Yes, that's not all.
And I've told you...
Because that wasn't...
Calypso.
And sure...
It seems you've lost... Use your head. The living cannot stay. The answer. Those fallen heroes... Does this answer...
Even on...
But it matters not.
You...
Humans cannot return. But All we need to do is look at this from a different... If I'm reborn as Kefali, I can rebuild the world and all within it.
I have news.
Kefali?
He is indeed... No need for guilt. What we should be dipping Akima's till then.
Preposterous! It's been a while. What is that supposed to mean?
It has indeed.
Shh! Keep it. Be more vigilant. I've already ordered my...
My bad.
Did you hear thunderclap? Thunderclaps are...
Watch out. I guessed as much.
I figured this is something...
You have my...
Remind her to be on her toes. Those lackeys she keeps undercover have been going in and out of the city a lot more frequently these days. Some even seem to be getting Kremnoans to defect to the council.
That's her.
Looks like you can see it for yourself.
We should...
By Kefali into Lenten above, as the Theoros, I have...
Aglaya!
I know about the... What? It is no longer... This has come a lot.
Yes,
It is far... There is no glory.
I appreciate what...
Oh, you've done well, Lord Calictus. Let me take over and personally close this debate for today. Dearest counselors, let it be known that I sorely miss the blissful times portrayed in lyrical poems. Back then, Amphorius was home to nearly 1,000 cities, each with their own local faith, while gods walked the earth and shared close bonds with humans. Yet, in the present, people from all over are forced to leave their homeland to seek refuge in the holy city where they hope to rest under Kefali's protection. All of us have long been in the same boat with no way out of this plight. We didn't have a choice in the past, but now the Council of Elders brings to the table a new possibility. Would you rather strive toward the unheard of Era Nova, or return to the prosperous Era Chrysia of our path? Now, which of the two would lead mortals to an ideal future?
We all know that Era Chrysia is a thing of the past, Lady Kindness. Please,
let the three titans of calamity be born, and Era Chrysia is nevermore. But bring demise to those titans. Know that the Council of Elders is never one to make empty promises. Look at who we have on our side. Anaxagoras, one of the Grove's 7 sages, and Castorus, Idonia's goddess of death. With the help of these 2 heroes, I can promise all of you that Era Chrysia will exist once more.
Aren't they Chrysos heirs?
It's clear from the start that these heroes do not get along well in their group. All the more proof that Aglaya is unfit to speak on behalf of every...
Era... Castorus? Why are you...
You finally...
Don't worry. Tell me, dear, if we successfully...
The answer...
He's one of the 7 sages.
Your proposal...
Remember what I previously... Tell me, dear citizen.
Oh. Citizen...
After the
Era Chrysia! Yes!
This is bad.
Anaxa.
Thank you, lady. For Castorus.
With that, thereafter, if
With the ballad, Akama.
Aglaya.
Wag your tongue. Well, it seems that when I sent you to look for Anaxa, I unintentionally facilitated your partnership with him instead.
My apologies, everyone. I know that you have many questions to ask me. I will answer them to the best of my knowledge.
In that case, please tell us as much as you can.
In actuality, he showed me a past that was both long and heavy.
The reason I say this is as I've mentioned earlier. The answer was hidden in my journey unto death.
Anaxa, you are in the Netherrealm?
Yes, I am but a living dead man now, but that's not important. What truly matters is, I overheard a conversation between heroes.
Have you heard of this tale before? A tale about the ocean god's treasured pearl, our hometown. It was a seaside town which enjoyed the ocean breeze until one day, an evil dragon descended upon the town. It barged into the tall tower and devoured. The queen assembled 300 warriors who managed to subdue the evil dragon. It was then that a devious, smooth-talking the princess was reborn. The queen was overjoyed, blissfully unaware that the evil dragon's soul still lurked within the princess's body. As revenge, the evil dragon swallowed the poor queen. Worse still, the souls of the deceased refused entry to the Netherrealm because they were filled with regret. Terrifying death had consumed.
Until? Oh my. So, and yet.
A miracle that I.
My goodness.
Quiet, Titan. Continue to.
Dragon, huh?
In that case.
I think that the.
Indeed.
Therefore, we can just.
A fable,
I guess it might be.
Oh? What?
No. I merely.
Indeed. Of course. What is your.
If I imparted, would you.
What? What?
Oh.
Death is inevitable. In the days to come, if such a mighty, after all, you, me. My time is
You shall wither. It is a pity.
Is there no other way?
I'm afraid that the meaning is clear. My sister is how absurd. What should we do?
Since Chaos is willing to guide.
That's right. Don't.
Trial. But these three.
Amphorius is his. I have long held.
Calypso and this warrior.
Regarding this, Nias, are you?
Of course. Though.
Looks like you have.
Yes. This.
Completely
Please, Yomi.
I do not understand.
Because this is our death furthermore. A valorous. Let's chat, young lady. Perhaps since there's still time.
Of course. Has the embodied.
If so.
Polixia.
If this is true.
But before that. Nikador's.
I've heard that these.
Although only
To be honest, I am just
enjoying.
indeed. And now I have reached the
But when you depart, separation and
Finally, the first time I returned from the battlefield, the calamity it was laid into it was a craze. Do you think that it'd be better to my surprise?
Elders, now please go.
Are you trying to...
That's exact. Therefore, young...
the embodiment of
It is time for me to, when that moment final...
I knew this day would eventually. Alexia. I'm here. What?
This is quite interesting.
Is it? Now, it's time. Are you afraid? What are you afraid of? That you shall wither, and through that, the dead will sprout again. As foretold in the prophecy, and according to our vows, once it all ends, we must face our fated moment head on. Even if it was prophesied, do we have no say in the matter? It's so unfair. Why are we the only ones who are forced into mutual destruction? Let me do it, sister. Let me be death sacrifice. I was never long for this world anyway. But you're different. I was the one who wasted. I don't think that my life was wasted. Just the opposite. When I finally arrived at this destiny, it was you who sowed the seeds for this sea. Besides, I have lived a fulfilling life. Even though how could I? Well then, what exactly are we? I don't know either. But regardless of what the answer is, ever since we were born, the fact that we existed was predestined, and nothing could erase it. We're twins. All right, my dear Polixia. It's time to, after that, use it to...
If I am, would you?
Death, if such, even now. This is why, in the prophesies go now. For I shall remember, as for the price.
Everybody, I'm certain, just like the flame, I believe that...
Besides...
Are there whereabouts in our world?
But the people there were...
Take this.
This is...
The new spores, remember? Think about the story.
Used.
Simple. However, actions speak...
I've already sput before I...
That was the one. If we are to prove it's...
I understand.
Hey...
Don't get antsy as a scholar.
If so...
Why not? Now I'm merely...
What?
This is but a necessary sacrifice.
Can someone who's dead even claim to be...
No. It means that I can act...
That's...
Lady Aglaia, you know that the Professor Annette, but I know, honestly, the Titan could be...
Well said. You already had a world without...
If fate Lord Mighty showed me that... I
have always hoped... Styxia, go. Castorus.
I hate to... If Styxia...
The answer is quite in the mins. Zagreus, and if they could do that, I'll see you at Memorial.